All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm XJGGen24, and today we're going to be grinding out the new program that was unveiled on Friday, and that's the summer program. So I kind of went over this already on Friday when I was going over the new drop. We actually do have a card from it, um, thanks to SB Champ alerting me to this, or alerting me to the code Sunshine prior to whenever it was supposed to expire. So we got Key Brian Hayes as part of it, and of course, as we go through the program, which I'll pull up right here. Here it is. We'll pick up Camille Duvall. We'll pick up Catfish Hunter. Is he the starting pitcher? Good. So we're definitely going to need to play quite a few moments in order to get this. This is 32 program starts, so that'll definitely get us to Catfish Hunter. What's up, Dodger? How are you? And yes, there are a couple cards I could pick up in Diamond Quest, but you guys know that the issue with Diamond Quest is that once I get in there and once I complete it, there's no guarantee that I'm going to end up uh, coming back out of it. So I'm going to try and avoid that as much as possible. So let's see, what are some of the ways we can do to get this completed. Looks like we're going to need some innings pitched and strikeouts. We're also going to need some hits, extra base hits, and home runs. Doesn't look like we need a lot, which is a good thing. Thank you, Dodger, for resubbing for 13 months in a row. I appreciate that. And of course, we're going to pick up Parallel XP with Hunter and Duvall, and of course try to get this as much as we can. So what do you say we hop into one with Camilo Duvall? So we have to pitch an inning with Duvall, and we need to strike out a batter. So we cannot give up a run. So we'll see how this goes. I'm excited to actually get this program and try to get as many of these cards as possible. After all, we got to get some of them in order to be able to get Ted Williams.
Nope, ball one.
Even though we don't have Scott Rowland right now, we could use Ted Williams. Strike three, sit down. So try to make as much progress here on Williams while we're still trying to grind out Rowland.
0-1.
But Rowland is not that big of a deal, honestly. It's
Ball, that's out.
if I could get the All-Star collection done, which thanks to this inning, I should be able to do that. Then it's just a matter of doing the showdown to be able for the spring breakout series. Get the two players that I'm missing. Get Leo. Get the Padres prospect, and then collect him, and then I've got Rowland. Uh-oh. Okay, thank goodness. Note to self, do not mess around with a newly diamond Manny Machado. Just not going to work out. All right, got to get 2 hits with Brian Ludwig. Like the thing says, you can earn him in summer Diamond Quests. Maybe I'll do that off stream. so that I can have another one. So maybe I'll do it later or tomorrow morning when I get back from work. But I'm not doing it on stream. I'm just not doing that.
Yeah, you got that one. That boy. It's 0-1.
I'm gonna get those. Darn it!
Got him.
I certainly hope that when I use Key Brian Hayes, that he's not that guy, or the game is not going to be like, okay, we're going to let you put him in there, but he's not going to be able to hit for you. You know, seems like I run into quite a number of those cards when I'm grinding some of these programs. So here's hoping for Key Brian Hayes, because he's my only hitter. Nice. Picked up 3,000 XP, which led to a Headliners pack. Now, if I could do one more moment, I'll have Duval. Gotta do it with Catfish Hunter, though. Excuse me.
One.
I need 2 strikeouts, so better get strikeouts from here on out.
Hike one.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball.
There was something I wanted to say about the game, but I completely forgot what it was. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Darn it! Alright, I guess I gotta restart.
Hike.
I don't know how Zach Neto keeps hitting me so well. Dang. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to talk about the parallel XP missions for Hunter and Duval. You know, because it's really an interesting case with them, because, you know, you want to do the complete game shutout or you want to do the complete game with Catfish Hunter. That should get you the XP that you need. The problem is you don't give Duval a chance.
Hee-haw.
And if you do decide to give Duval the last 3 innings of a play versus CPU game so he can get the save, it's still not going to be enough to be able to get the or it's not going to be enough parallel XP, strike 3, sit down there, to be able to get the mission done. And thus you're just taking away parallel XP away from Catfish Hunter. So it's really an interesting decision to make. I mean, I feel like it should be get Catfish Hunter out of the way. And plus, we could still pitch with Catfish Hunter, even if the, even if the, even when we get his mission done, we could still pitch with him because he still counts towards the summer series, Parallel XP mission. Oh my gosh. Are these Angels just not going to let me strike out 2 of them? I just need 2 strikeouts.
Oh, and 2.
Strike 3, sit down. There's 1, yeah. Hold on.
No, beat him.
I gotta get Neto back and keep him from trying to steal.
Yeehaw!
Strike 3, sit down. Thank God. Okay, now I just need to get the out here. This moment was honestly a lot harder than
0 and 1.
I needed it to be. And Afanowicz, I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I do apologize. Can I just call you Af?
Ball.
Af, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, got him. Nice. Nice. And there's Duval. Sweet. Okay, so I need Taglia. Need to hit a home run with him in this 1 plate appearance. Appreciate you subbing to me. That's great. 2 subs in 1 stream. That's awesome. Sorry I don't have the emotes or special perks for subs. I mean,
Inside, ball 1.
I don't really ask people for subs. That's just more of if they want to do it, that's great. But I certainly don't ask of it because I'm not interested. I may be an affiliate, but I'm not streaming for money. Right? Lord knows I could never make a living off of streaming from Twitch. But anyone who wants to sub to me, I mean, I appreciate that. And on the bright side, you get, by subbing to me, you actually turn off the ads. So, you no longer have to deal with the ads on Twitch. You could just watch my stream through. You can also sub to, what is it, Twitch Turbo? It's that service that not only allows you to skip ads on my stream, but on all Twitch streams. So you can also sub to that as well. The only thing is the money doesn't go straight to me. It would go towards Twitch. But if ads are your gripe, like they are for me, I mean, hey, Twitch Turbo, not a bad service to subscribe to, especially if you're on Twitch a lot. I mean, me, I don't really have the time to be able to, or I don't have a lot of time to spend on Twitch other than what I already do for streaming, so I don't sub to it, but I mean, if you want to, by all means, go ahead.
Ball.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Runner.
So you do have the turbo. Nice. I was thinking about it for a while because I do watch my friend Sandus Gaming, and his ads were getting annoying to me, so I was gonna sub to Turbo, but then I just stopped hopping into his streams at night because he was streaming. He wasn't streaming the game like I would have liked to see him stream. You know, he's not grinding it like I'm grinding it. What he's doing is he's getting a bunch of his friends together, and they're just streaming competitive games between each other. And I mean, that looks fun and all, but to me, I want to see people grinding this game. I want to see them checking out the programs. You know, if they like to do World Series, like, I don't want to watch other people just play against friends. Because then that's just like, what are we doing? What's the point of this? How does this help me in terms of playing MLB The Show 25? That's my only criticism of that. I guess that's kind of why I stopped popping into his streams. I do want to support him. I don't like what he's streaming. But apparently it's working for him because he's gotten a lot of views on it. So I say all power to him, but I'm not interested in stuff.
Ball, that's in.
Yeah, exactly. To each their own. I'm not going to tell people how they should be grinding or streaming MLB The Show 25. I have my own way. I'm sure a lot of people don't like how I'm sure there are some people who don't like how I'm streaming MLB The Show 25. They probably don't like that I'm grinding all these offline programs and everything. They probably want to see me online, you know, trying to go for World Series and everything. And sorry, but this is not the stream for that. You know, I'll grind the multiplayer program, don't get me wrong, I'll do that. But I will not grind to become a World Series player, to get to 1,000 rating. I will not grind to go 10-0 in Battle Royale. I won't do that. You know, I'm just not good. Not good online. In fact, my interest in MLB The Show is all the offline programs. That's my real interest. I mean, so far it's worked.
One strike.
And I'm not going to complain about that. But not everyone supports that, and I understand that. All right, finally got that home run. All right, got to pitch an inning with Sonny Gray, strike out a batter. and can't give up 2 runs.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Alright, there's my 1 strikeout that I needed. Wish I would have had 1 strikeout with Catfish Hunter, because I could have gotten that moment done a lot sooner, but hey, at least I'm getting it done with Gray. I mean, for me, the hardest pitching moment is the one where they're like, okay, you guys strike out 3 batters in 1 inning. Strike 3, sit down. That's not easy to do. That's not easy.
Two. Foul! That ball's foul!
Strike 3, sit down. And what do I do here? I strike out the side. So Sonny Gray just made it look easy. Thanks, you jerk. Undermining me. Alright, so next up, 2 hits with Jose Altuve, including 1 extra base hit. That's the other thing too. Jose Altuve is in the summer mini seasons program. So if you want to go pick up another summer series player, Jose Altuve in the mini seasons. And honestly, I don't even think it's that bad. But I'm not going to grind mini seasons on stream. Just making that clear. You see, I'm just making this this program a lot harder for me to grind than it needs to.
Yeah.
You know, I could already have Ludwig and Gray from Diamond Quest. I could have Jose Altuve from the summer mini seasons, and yet I'm not grinding towards those guys. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to restart here. Yeah, bottom of the 9th. Yeah, we gotta restart. I don't understand. I used to hit well with Jose Altuve.
Heck one!
Then again, I also used to hit well with George Springer too.
Ball.
Even a perfect is not going to result in a hit for me. By the way, guys, hard out at 5. All right. That's when the stream is going to end. I can't waste another minute over that because I gotta get ready for work. Ooh, there we go. That might be. Nope. Never mind. Looked like it was hit well, but apparently not. Anyway, so yeah, I'm done at 5. Not a minute later. I'm done at 5. Yeah, restart. Jeez, I haven't even had a single hit yet. on, stay fair, stay fair. Yay! Alright, there's my extra base hit and one of my hits, so now I need a second hit, and then this moment's done. Oh, Patrick Corbin is on the Rangers now? Wow. Did not know that. I still remember when he was on the Washington Nationals. He was so key for them during their 2019 World Series run. All right, so 2 more moments, and then I'll have Catfish Hunter. Let's see, extra base hit with Jeremy Pena. It was an extra base hit that I needed to get. I'm sorry, I know I said it, but I completely forgot. But yes, the answer is yes. I do get a. I need to get an extra base hit with Jeremy Pena.
That's foul.
Get out, get out.
Well, see, my issue is that I'm blocking the little pop-up screen. My camera is blocking the pop-up screen that tells me what it is that I need to achieve in the moment. So until I fail and I come back to the screen which tells me this is what you need to accomplish, that's why I gotta relearn. You know what, man? I feel like I'm old too, and I'm like I'm not even in my 30s yet, but yeah, I feel old. So let's see. Now Castellanos got to get. Oh God, 2 extra base hits. Shoot. All right. Oh, 2 extra base hits it is. And of course, I got to do it against the Mets. Peterson's supercharge ran out, right? Good. Really? Nobody was going on that. You had a runner on. I'm sure that's Trey Turner on third. You could have easily beaten out a. He could have easily gotten home on that wild pitch. I don't know why the game just decided, we're not going to advance Turner. That doesn't make any sense.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, there's one home run. Sorry, Peterson, I have to do that to you. But if it's a consolation, doesn't matter what I do in the moment. So yeah, I may make my Mets look bad, but that's all right. Whatever happens in this moment is not. It's not reflective of anything that happened in real life.
Get down, get down.
Yep, that counts. So the two extra base hits moments, that's the one that took me the first try, but all the other ones took multiple tries. Jeez. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I see what they were. What? Um. Who was it? It wasn't to bring up. Maybe it was SB Champ. They were telling me about these extreme moments. They're not too bad. They just get harder as you go on. Oh god, they're gonna take the lineup that I have. I gotta switch lineups.
Ball one.
I'll switch lineups for the next moment. Or maybe when I fail this moment, I'll just quit and then go to my main lineup, the one that I like to use, or that's currently my best lineup. I completely forgot that they were going to take the lineup that I had set and make me use that lineup, because this is my
Outside.
my pipeline pass program grinding lineup.
Ball, that's in.
The alliteration there definitely got me. Like, I would never have Mickey Moniak hit third except to grind the program. Moniak doesn't even have any power. But he does have his speed. He does have speed.
Runner.
Hey. Nope, that's inside.
All right. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Actually, I'm Afanowich. Afanowich, is that how you say it? Afanowich, maybe. I want to say your gamer tag right, because they call you A to Z. All right, I'll work with that. A to Z, that's fine. All right, A to Z. I appreciate you stopping by. You have a good day. All right. There we go. There's my main lineup. The one that I know is gonna rake, or at least I hope so. Oops, wrong one. This is where I'm meant to go. I mean, hopefully I can get to Taglia, get enough program stars from these moments to be able to get to Taglia. I know I'm not getting the Jeremy Pena. All right, next up, scored 2 runs against veteran Eric Gagne. Which we did that in the last moment. We had 2 runs.
0-1.
But shouldn't we have gone to a bronze pitcher instead of straight to a silver pitcher
Ball 1.
from a common pitcher?
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just wondering.
Out.
Yeah, I was warned ahead of time about some of the moments, including the one at the very end where you have to get a hit, or you have to get multiple runs off of Roger Clemens, his 99 overall.
Ball, that's inside. Save.
And it's like, no.
Did he go?
And that's on Legend. Yeah, I think I said that. On Legend. That moment's on Legend. No, I'm good. What up, gamer? How are ya? Now that's gonna get caught. Alright, so we failed this moment. Didn't even score a run.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Nice. Nice. I was just talking about the mini seasons for Jose Altuve and how I won't be grinding it on stream. So I'm kind of right now, as it stands, I only have Key Brian Hayes, Camilo Duval, and Catfish Hunter. I don't have Ludwig. I don't have Sonny Gray. I don't have any of those guys. 6 hours. God bless you. See, around the 4-hour mark, that's where I start to lose my mind, so I can't even go beyond that.
0-2.
Okay, so that's like a whole work day. Or a whole work shift in the US. 8-hour work shift. Oh, I know. I know. Takes a lot of time.
Runner.
He's in there. He's safe.
There's a reason why I haven't gotten Moonshot Tony Gwynn yet.
Ball
I
1,
should
no
have
strike.
him, but I just haven't had the time to be able to go back and get him. Plus, I'm grinding a lot of the other programs. You know, the summer program, the June Spotlight program.
Got him.
The Pipeline Pass program. There was just so much that mini seasons kind of takes a
Ball inside.
back seat to it, really. Okay, I have no idea what Fubar is on. I don't really watch Netflix.
One ball.
I really don't
Two
have
strikes.
time. You know, that's the strange thing. When you're an adult, you think you have free time, and in reality, you don't, because you spend you spend 8 hours working, you spend 8 hours,
Meisner.
you spend 8 hours sleeping, or you try to at least.
Got him.
So you really only have only a third of the day to be able to do what you like.
He's out.
And that's not accounting for commuting to and from work.
Pete Alonso.
You know, you gotta wait for trains or buses or whatever you gotta do. Not to mention if there's traffic or if there are delays. So, it really takes up a lot of time.
Hey. Aye. No ball. Two strikes.
Things were so much easier back in college. College, it was merely go to class, make sure you do well. You know, I worry about, the radio station at my college. Make sure I did my slot, my music slot, and then also made sure that I was in for the sports game or sports broadcasts or any kind of shows, sports talk shows. It was simpler back then.
Ball. That's out.
Oh well.
Ball. That's outside.
Come on. I really want to. I can't be failing on the second moment. Like, I need to get this done.
Three.
Like,
Counts 1-0.
nice. Now, Pete Alonso can just hit a home run like he did in the last attempt that I made. Then we can end this moment. Or finish up this moment. And that'll be another 4 program stars.
Yeah. 0-1. Out.
What does it matter?
He's out.
The moment failed anyway. I'm only going to give this a few more tries. After that, if I don't have this done, then I'm just going to go with the lineup that I currently have. Maybe I'll come back to it at a later point, but this is starting to get frustrating.
0-2 is the count. Out.
Skimbo? Oh no, that's Aiden's.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
I mean, maybe I can get on base. Nope, they're gonna catch it. All right, this is gonna be my last attempt because I don't want to waste time here. I'd rather just get Catfish Hunter and Duvall in the lineup, and then keep Ryan Hayes and let that be that.
Nope. Outside.
Thank you, James Wood. That's one potential run. I need a second. Pete Alonso can provide that. But will he?
Aye. 0-1's the count. That's out. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2. 2-2 the count. 3.
I mean, up and in fastball, what do you want me to do?
Ball, that pitch is up. Aye.
Vulcan change,
I got 1 ball,
or
1 strike.
that Vulcan change up. All right. Well, I can't believe it. Only able to complete one. Oops. All right, one more try, and then that's it. I didn't mean to do this moment, but I accidentally hit X, meaning to hit circle.
One and one.
I don't understand it. This is a silver pitcher. I mean, well, maybe Cal Riley can hit a home run. I would need him to in order to get this moment done.
Aye. 0-1.
can't believe it. Only could get one extreme moment done. That is unbelievable. But at least I did get to 35 program stars, so that makes things a little bit easier. Alright, so let's go back now. We'll throw all three guys that I have for the summer series in here. Throwing in Catfish Hunter. We're going to throw in Camille Duvall. And then throwing in Key Brian Hayes. And that's it. That's it. The rest of the lineup, I'll just build it like my main lineup. Where's Babe Ruth? There he is. And now we need Pete Alonso here. Not the monthly awards one, the live series one. Second base, who was I working on? Let's see my main. Oh, Joe Morgan. Is he on the bench? Yeah. There he is. Shortstop, who did I have? Wasn't Mookie. Wasn't Larkin. Couldn't have been. Oh, it was Mookie. Yeah. Okay. Wait, am I sure on that? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Cal Riley is still there. And we're actually going to put Bregman here. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. We're going to do 6 innings with Catfish Hunter and 3 with Camille Duvall. That way I can get, and there are going to be 2 games. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure that Key Brian Hayes is leading off. He is not. In fact, he's all the way at the bottom. All right. I think we're good. You know what? Before I start this, I just have to run to the bathroom for a quick second, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Now that we have all the lineup set and everything, and we know what the plan is, we need to get into this game. So obviously starting with Catfish Hunter, gonna do 6 innings with him, then go to Camilo Duvall, and hopefully along the way we can earn some XP. We can get some hits with Key Brian Hayes, and maybe even superfractor some of the players that are close to being superfractored.
Take one.
I'm actually curious about something.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 18, Mike
Scared.
Talker.
Oh, God. My Mets are being absolutely destroyed by the Rays right now. This is insane. How do the Mets get... the Mets are being... could be swept by the Tampa Bay Rays. I mean, I knew that the Rays were having a good season, but golly. Mets didn't even put up a freaking fight. I don't know. This is crazy. Oh boy. Here we go. Just like I thought.
Runner! Runner!
Hey, you beat it. That's a ball. That missed. That's a ball.
Nice, Ruth. At least we'll get some runs on the board.
One.
Now Hunter needs to get, or Catfish Hunter needs to get some strikeouts. That's how he's going to best earn some parallel XP.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down. There we go. Now just a few more.
One ball, two strikes. That's it out.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Luis Roberts.
Hee-haw! No balls, one strike. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Good, at least we got a couple strikeouts. I need every bit of parallel XP with Catfish Hunter as much as I can get. Because he's not gonna get the complete game shutout. Nice, Mookie. Yep, Key Brian Hayes is going to be one of those players for me. I better get Ryan Ludwig and Jose Altuve, because if I don't, and I have to rely on Key Brian Hayes, that's going to be a problem.
Hee-haw! 0-1. 2. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
That's foul. Strike 2. No balls, two strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Runner!
Hut! 0-1.
I'm trying to superfractor you, yet you're not hitting home runs. least Babe Ruth is driving in runs. And I need you to hit home runs.
Ball.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alex Bregman.
Boy, not having a great I'm having a decent offensive production day, but just not normally what I would expect. What's up, Peach? How are you?
Ball. Hit. 1 and 2's the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
The right fielder, number
It
18,
just got home.
Mike Talkman.
Oh, well, lucky you.
Hit. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, my work doesn't have a weather policy. At least not anymore. Strike 3, sit down. What they used to do is that if we had a big snowstorm incoming, they would have us.
Ball.
They would have us go up in the. They would have us book a room in hotels that are close, that are in Midtown Manhattan, and then that way, when the storm hit, we could just walk to work rather than trying to get there. How are you? How are you as far as grinding MLB The Show 25? Well, I've gotten to 35 program stars in the summer program, but I couldn't get beyond the. I couldn't get beyond the second moment, the second extreme moment. So right now I'm just kind of grinding the program with three of the players, or with 3 summer players. One of them being Catfish Hunter, the other being Key Brian Hayes, and the third being Camilo Duval. So I have a plan for grinding. It's just it's gonna take a while. You know, obviously it would be a lot easier if I had some more summer players. Yeah, but it's mandatory for my player.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 70, Tyler
Sorry.
Alexander.
I imagine. Yeah, but, you know, we gotta tell the news 24/7. You know, because we don't just do news here in the U.S. We also do news that's international. So any international story, that's going to be on our airwaves. So we cover it all. None of us can really afford to be, what's the word, impeded by weather. Oh my God. Okay, perfect, then it's a line out to second. With Key Brian Hayes, for sure. I mean, I've had Mookie Betts and Babe Ruth hit home runs for me, but they're not the guys that I need to hit home runs with or need to get hits with. It's Key Brian Hayes. That's a lot of pressure to be putting on him. And I know I could get others or other players so that I can build a lineup. But I mean, I'm just under 700K, and I really would like to stay around there just so I have stubs if I want to buy Aaron Judge and all the other guys to complete the live series team collections.
He's up. Hey ha! 0-1.
The struggles of grinding offline programs in MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty. Strike 3, sit down.
Back 1. Drag 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. I ripped 80 show packs and 30 headliner ball in it. Packs combined and got no progress in the live series. It gets harder the further through you are. Yeah, because now you're looking for all the because now you're looking for the more expensive cards.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alex Bregman.
And the more expensive ones are the ones that are harder to find in the packs. You know, I lucked out with Shohei Ohtani. I really did.
Now pitching for the right side.
But I still need to pull Judge and Ramirez and Soto and Lindor and Marte and Tatis. So, you know, the other thing too, they upgrade some of these guys to the point where they become as expensive as the original or the diamonds that were originally hard to find. You know, Tatis, before he was just like 30 to 40K at the beginning of the year. Now he's close to 100K. If he's not already over it. I think he might be over it. So that's really an issue too. That the longer you take to complete these live series collections, the more likely it is that some of these guys are going to end up being more expensive than they were at the start of the game. Someone already launching off fireworks? Jeez.
Ball. Here.
Yes. Yeah, you gotta grind Diamond Quests and mini seasons in order to get the cards. But the problem is I'm already here, or I'm already starting this grind. And I refuse to do Diamond Quests or mini seasons on stream. So I'm not gonna be Strike 3, sit down. So I'm not going to be grinding those on stream. They're going to be more off stream. And I really don't have a lot of time for that. So this summer series program, this is going to be a tough one to grind. Mainly because of the restrictions that I'm imposing on myself. Exactly. Takes a lot of time. Babe Ruth just keeps hitting home runs. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not complaining about it. Because that's helping his parallel XP, but I just wish Keep Ryan Hayes was doing that. Because that would help so much. Right now, all he's got to his name, yes, that's the Jolt Babe Ruth. I'm trying to superfractor him. Since he's already tier 4. So, I figure bring him to Costco headquarters, let him hit home runs, and he'll get upgraded that way. He's already got 2 home runs in this game. That's going to get through. Nice. Like, there's no reason for me to have Yankees in this lineup, nor is there any reason for the Mets to be in here, too. There's absolutely no reason. They're just... Other than they're being superfractored right now. I'm trying to superfractor. Ha! You're talking about for Color Storm, right?
Outside, ball.
Or are you talking about the regular Team Affinity? Finally! Oh, the summer mini seasons. Oh. Well, my best recommendation for you is to download this Costco headquarters and play it in mini seasons.
Now pitching.
Oh, yeah.
Camilo.
0-1.
I know. So you better make the most of the half of those games that are in your home ballpark. Strike 3, sit down. Also, don't forget, if you have the best record in the league at the end of the season, you get at least 4 playoff games at your home ballpark. So there's that too.
1-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey, ha. No balls, 1 strike. Hey. Ball, that's outside. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Oh.
Wait, so you already have Nick Castellanos? So you're just grinding the mini seasons just to get the other cards?
Now batting.
What do you mean nothing bad happened? You hope that nothing bad happens. No, I understand that. I'm not criticizing that.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Hiya! 1-2.
Like what?
Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. 0-1. Hey. No, that missed. 1-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. Strike 2. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. See, now why couldn't Catfish Hunter do that? Strike out, get a number of strikeouts, he would have gotten so much more parallel XP.
He's out.
For the record, I think that first baseman could have just taken it over to first and gotten the run or gotten the out. I didn't think he needed to flip. I didn't think he needed to flip it to the pitcher to be able to get Bregman out. That's just my opinion.
One and 0.
Nice.
Runner, runner, runner.
It's 0-1.
Yep. Nice. Keep Brian Hayes. Finally, he's getting something going. Jeez, took him till later in the game, but he's finally getting it going.
Number 49. Jordan
1-0.
Loser.
I mean, the home runs are huge. Attaboy Alonso.
The right fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
So the guys that were cold all game get hot towards the end, and the guys that were hitting all game, they're the ones that get cold at the end. The summer program. You know, trying to grind towards that Nick Castellanos card. But right now, all I have are 3 summer cards. Key Brian Hayes, Catfish Hunter, and Camilo Duval. They're the only ones. No, I haven't even done the spotlight. I'll worry about that later in the week. After I get the summer program done.
That's the ball. Ball outside.
And you know that there's going to be one more big collection later in the year, right?
One strike.
You know, one even bigger than Ted Williams. Strike 3, sit down. Because if you look at there's a lot of the collections that are setting up for a third collection. Like if you look at the Jolt series, I'll just show you. I mean, I think it would be cool if it's Griffey Jr. Could be 99 Babe Ruth. Trying to think, you got to go big with these collections. Could be 99 Vladimir Guerrero. Could be Pedro Martinez. Oh no, they already did. Well, they did a 95 version. They haven't done a 99 version with the Red Sox. Hey, look at that. I got my first inning, my first 4th inning pack. Hold on, let me get the headliners pack, and then it really doesn't matter which one I go for. Because I'm going to end up buying them all, so who's the most expensive one right now? Hank Aaron, that would be a good one. 23, okay, so Hank Greenberg. Nope, Nolan Ryan. All right, so I'm going Nolan Ryan. Oh, nice. Designated hitter. Oh, Harold Banks. No, I can't pitch with I can't pitch with Nolan Ryan either. Let's see. Should I collect that? I guess I might as well. Doesn't hurt to have one more card in there. So let's see the summer program where I'm at with that right now. So game 5 probably from. Oh, wait, they didn't say here. So what did I put? Oh, strikeouts. Okay, well, we just got to keep going, that's all. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait on buying these cards. I mean, Carlos Pena would be good to add, but I'll wait on buying these cards and just let them get cheaper. Wow, Jackson Holiday? Holy crap. Hope I pull him. I could finish I could finish the Mets team collection if I were to grab him. That'd be something. All right. Well, Hunter got 380 parallel XP. Duval got 220. So if I do it again, then I should get both of their missions done, which means I'll get Taglia. Right? Well, I need to get this done too, which I should. I'll be able to do that no problem. So I'll get Taglia. And it's just going to be a struggle to get the rest of the program done. Oh, actually, let me... Hold on. Okay, so I need to get rid of these. Excuse me. Oh boy. Are you seriously going to make me restart? Yep, I think... Yep, there we go. They're going to make me restart. Come on. Sorry, guys. But this is the end of part 1. Gonna have to do part 2. I guess they don't like it when they do created stadiums. Maybe that's the issue. They don't like the game doesn't like it when you do created stadiums, so they have this glitch in so that you play at the other stadiums. But I will be right back. Sorry about this, guys, but I know that if I go into my lineup, I'm gonna be blocked out of my game. So I'll just restart the game and then I'll come back. Please hang for 1 moment.